Total Warfare here with part 5 of our Kush campaign with This is Total War achievement, where we are to war with everyone. Now we just won a defensive battle in Ptolemais Theron against a full stack of transport ships from these guys, Nabatea, and they have a small fleet here of 6 ships. This is an actual fleet, so we need decent ships to sink them. Now we have an admiral here, Akinidad, the husband of our queen. It costs us 255 to maintain, so it's quite an expensive one, but we are now making good money, over 2k per turn. So perhaps it's time to hire some more ships and keep this fleet around instead of just disbanding it after every battle and rehiring just prior to attack. This stuff will give us artillery ships, but we also always need some decoy ships and some stuff we can pin the enemy with. So it's either more slinger ships, which are bigger and have decent health, or we just go with the small ones with spearmen. Spearmen have 45 armor versus slingers only 10 armor. So I'm tempted to go with these ones, and they are cheaper to maintain. We only pay 67 for these guys versus 100 for them. So 3 of them cost as much in maintenance as 2 of them, and they are cheaper to hire. So I'm going to go with these 3 guys, and then once we build the dockyard, we'll get 4 artillery ships, and that should be enough to sink any incoming attack. Okay, now this is our son, Amani. We don't really need an elephant general here. There's not going to be an attack anytime soon, so I'm going to disband him. And here we are putting an army together with our queen, Alekhabaskan, to finally go for Memphis. So let's trade units with her, get these crappy slave infantries out, give her this, and we need one more unit out, so let's get rid of 1 tribesman. Okay, so how is it looking? We have an elephant general, 4 cavalries, 9 swordsmen, 2 spearmen and 4 shooters. It's slightly light on shooters, but that's alright. I think it's time to strike. Ideally we would like a second stack, but this guy should be enough to protect Myos Hormos. We'll go this way because we are going for Memphis, but there's always a risk that Egypt will send an army this way or Seleucus will come for us. So we need this secondary army stationed here. The garrison here is strong, it's 14 units, but it might not be strong enough for a proper staff with pikes. So this guy, along with all the scrap he's got, is just going to be standing there and also improving public order. So going up by 22, but only while she's still in the settlement. Once we move her out, it's going to go down. If we double time a little bit into their lands, we can attack next turn. If not, we'll take another turn. I'm really tempted to check if there's not an army here. I don't think there is, but if we double time here and there is an army that ambushes us, we get wiped out. Especially that there is a risk that this guy could also double time enough to support, and then we lose our only army and the campaign is over. So it's too risky of a move. We should also upgrade these guys, it's only 400 gold. There's nothing we can build, we're kinda out of options here. We upgraded everything we could to level 2. We could get this, I guess. But yeah, we have enough to get these 4 guys up a level, and maybe this cavalry too. Now forget about cavalry, swords are more important. Okay, if we just go slightly ahead, I think we'll be short by the looks of it. But let's give it a go. I don't want to double time into unknown territory. It worked out on turn 1 for us against Aksum, but it's way too risky now. If there's a full stack with pikes, we are risking the whole campaign because all we have is this 1 army and a half a crab stack with slave infantry. This is not an army, this is a joke. So yeah, it's too risky. Let's just go cautiously. If it takes an extra turn, it takes an extra turn. Okay, we don't have enough money to gather support unfortunately, so maybe we should have only upgraded 3 of 4 swords, or we just scrap 1 of these ships. Yeah, I like that more. And let's get another one of this, up to 84%, nice. Also, he's now 20, he's traveling, we'll promote him and marry him off next turn. Okay, still at war, let's move on. Alright. We didn't have to wait long for Egypt to make a move, and as we expected, this is an army full of pikes. It looks scary. Okay, we can't attack him, so it's unlikely he can attack us. But can we defend from him with what we've got inside? He's got 4 shooters, 1 cavalry, and the rest is infantry, but 6 pikes. Oh man, that's a lot. What's the garrison here? Double cav, that's fine. Double cav is enough to wipe out his shooters, and then rear charge him along with the elephant. Then we've got 2 infantries and 7 shooters. 7 shooters is a lot. 8 with this guy. 2 decent infantries and all the scrap. In auto-resolve we lose every time, right? Because these guys are way better. But if we can buy enough time with the infantry we've got, pin these pikes, flank them and shoot them in the backs with all we have in the garrison, and then rear charge with the elephant, we might just about win. It's very risky though. Maybe it's better. Here's the thing, he's going to take 2 turns to get here. I don't believe he's got enough movement to reach us. We can't reach him, so unless he's already... he could be. He's 7 authority, 6 cunning, right? Can we not see his traits? Here we can, okay. He's got no movement bonus as far as we can tell, right? So we can assume he can't get to us in one turn, which gives us one turn of recruitment before we fight him. And if we get 4 more units and another general, we should be fine here. Because we'll have almost a full stack, although a crap stack, plus a garrison of 14. Oh yeah, we have 4 ships as well. What's on the ships? 120 spearmen, 160 slingers, that's crap. But it's something. I think we'll be fine. Yeah, it's 6 pikes, which is very scary, but these are Egyptian pikes, they have 28 morale. If we shoot them hard enough with what we've got, they will not last long. Okay, so what do we want? Probably these guys, right? We have enough cavalry from the garrison, but we need better infantry to pin them. We only have like 2 guys in the garrison, or 3. Yeah, just 2, plus all this crappy slave infantry. So let's get 2 of them, and maybe these 2 slingers. They are so cheap in maintenance, we can even keep them in the crab stack for public order. Yeah, and we're going to hire another elephant general, just in case he does have enough movement for some bizarre reason. Our son Amani, come online with an elephant and come here. It will still be a difficult fight, but I think we will have enough, if we have this round of recruitment, to hold him off. Unless there's another army that we can't see, but nothing we can do about that. Yeah, we can't get here, obviously, so let's move half the way and hide. Now, what is this fleet up to? They are raiding us. They have 6 ships, we have 3. We could get mercenary ships. I think if we get these 3, we have enough to sink them. Or we could hire our own ships, but we need money to build this dockyard. 4,000 gold. Yeah, we need to wipe out this army and release captives to get enough money to fund this. Yeah, so just going to get more of these guys and attack them next turn. It will be 6 versus 6 and we should win because we play better. Now that we have this, we go straight for the shuttle warriors. Also picking up a replenishment boost on the way and better cavalry. We're still at war? Let's move on. Alright. The fleet withdrew. They are not interested in fighting 6 versus 6. We're going to keep ours inside for a public order boost. Or we could double time towards Mios Hormos. We can get there next turn. Although I think we'll be fine now that we got an extra 4 units. Can this guy go around us? He can't. He could go through the mountains, but I'm pretty sure he's going to take some kind of attrition there. But if he does go around the mountains, what do we do? Yeah, we should block him out. We should block him out by moving this guy here and fortifying. Is this going to help? Right, fortify him. Ah, he can get attacked. If he gets attacked, we don't want to defend fort with a single elephant. Because by the time these guys get there, he'll get wrecked. It's a bad idea, just go back here. If he goes around it, we'll need to attack him with what we've got. Maybe we should recruit more. The thing is, this is a dozen of absolute crap. Even if we recruit 4 more units, we are not going to even scratch these spikes unless we get help from the garrison as well. Right, we need to manage it somehow. Let's just hope he attacks the town and not goes around it. And let's take Memphis. No, that's easy. 98 remaining, do it. And we are going to raise it. Fix me the building, and what do we want here? If we build infantry camp here, we no longer need that in the main province and we can repurpose it into a money building. Yeah, I like that, and let's build a temple. We need our culture here. Okay, we are going to move the fleet to potentially help Mios Hormos. And if this guy attacks us with 6 ships, it's going to be 6 versus 6. Yeah, our morale will be lower because of double time, but that's fine. Comfortably we can still win it. There's nothing else to build, so let's gather some more support. We're up to 85 and the risk is to 0, so that's fine. And we should recruit some more stuff. Because this guy, yeah, can go around us. So why don't you take one of these slave infantries from him to make space for 4 more units, and you get... what do we want? Couple more slave slingers and couple more Nubian spears, or just this crap? I'm just going to go with this crap. We want a full crap stack of slave infantry for public order boost. Still at war? We are. Let's move on. Okay, he took the bait this time. Yeah, he's got javelin men. Slightly better ships probably, but we should win this. We can win this in auto-resolve, but obviously we don't want to lose half the fleet, so let's just play this. Okay, we are fighting in the fog, which is excellent because they have shooters and we don't. Very, very good for us. Everyone go into ramming mode and let's do it. Crack on. We can already pick targets. No. You guys should be in the ramming mode. So you will go after him, you will go after him. The 2 of you will go after his general or admiral, and you go after him, and you go after him. Ready, willing, and able. Now sink them all. Right, we need to be careful here, because these guys can get into each other's way. Show them steel. Okay, hit number 1, attack again, you attack again. Our guy is on fire, that's fine. This should be a 1 hit. Yeah, you attack him. Go after his general again. You turn and sink him. You guys should be moving. Attack him, attack him. His admiral is still standing, unbelievable. Ah, no, go after him. Admiral suck, excellent. You guys go after him now. They are down to 2 ships. They should be down very, very soon. 1. Yeah, and they're gone, excellent. Get our admiral out of here, so he doesn't accidentally sink. Remember, this is our queen's husband. Okay, we won. Perfect. Heroic victory, there we go. Alright, we got them. They got away with a single ship. We also lost only 1. That's not too bad. Release. River monster, what is this? 800 gold, 1500. We might get something good from this, right? Hunt the beast. I don't want to spend money though. It's probably only a temporary boost. Let's just go with this. We still only make 1500 gold. That's not enough to justify lavish expenses that are unlikely to be any good. Like if this is like trade agreement boost or something, some other nonsense, we'll just be wasting money. Go with this. Okay, Nkinidad, you leveled up. You're going to get logistics. So hopefully these guys will now replenish faster. And we should move you here, where we are more likely to be attacked. How long? 21 turns. Ah, that's horrible. Okay, now we can take Alexandria. There's a problem with it though. We know there's a full Egyptian stack over here with 6 pikes. Really dangerous. Alexandria's got 15 units in the garrison. We have no artillery to knock the walls down. They are starving though, so they are taking a little bit of damage, but the garrison is still in decent shape, and we are going to take pretty significant casualties here. Now, say we take Alexandria. We are certain to be attacked by this guy immediately, and Egypt also has this and this. So if they have 1 army in here, it's 2 stacks versus our 1 massively depleted stack. And if they also have an army here, they can even retake Memphis. So it's extremely risky move, and we are not going to do it. Let's instead fix this for more food. You keep stealing, so they get starved eventually. And that army over here should also be taking starvation damage. So we no longer need this additional elephant here, and we're up to a full crab stack. Okay, he's got improved weapons and silver chevrons, so we're going to disband the weaker guy. Wait, perhaps we should build a second proper stack. Because unless we have 2 stacks, we can't really take Alexandria, because we'll need 1 to defend Memphis immediately. Or we can just about afford a 3rd stack, but then we won't start this until we have 4k, which is not going to happen anytime soon. Okay, how about we embezzle some funds again? She can do it once, he can do it 3 times. We should replace him, get some funds flowing from him, and fund a 3rd army with this. Okay, put someone else in charge, let's say this guy. Ah, no. Needs to be someone who's not been in command yet, so we can put... Oh, how about her? Takahatamani, what she's got. Nothing significant, okay. Okay, we also need level 2 of this stuff, but that's in 2 turns. Level 2 temple and level 2 this. Right, this all needs to wait. We need that 2nd stack to really get the campaign going. So, you buddy, get all this junk. So you... I wanted to move him down south where we have infantry tents to start recruiting better units, but we'll actually get infantry camp here next turn. So there's no reason to move him. We were supposed to test the movement range. So get back to Diospolis and see how far we can move next turn. And you get inside here to improve public order. Let's also gather some support. Almost there, up to 86. And we should promote and marry him off. Drunken wife. Oh, look at this. Persecutrix. Plus public order and tax harvesting at 5% tax rate. This is actually really good. She should be on administration duty for 8% tax rate and 4 public order. Once we have actually 6 public order with this. Once we have tax harvesting here. Which will only happen once we get Alexandria and improve this. Actually, now that we have 9 food, should we switch from bread and games to tax harvesting? tribute collection. I think so. The 4 food is largely irrelevant, but 15% tax rate means a lot of money. And we can also hire her, or rather move her with the fleet. Yeah, we can hire our son's wife. What's her name again? Arabicus, the same name as our queen. Okay, just get her here and see how much she's improving our finances. But wait, we need to wait for the edict to kick in before we can see the difference. Okay, so there's nothing else to do. We are not recruiting this turn. She's stuck in here. Oh, the champion leveled up. What do we want? We wait and see if this works. If yes, we might go for 20% movement. Still at war? Let's move on. Okay, what did we get? +2 public order everywhere for 10 turns. That's not too bad actually. Right, tribute collection. How is our income now? 3,400. That's nice. Okay, first of all though, what is this? Another crap stuck on ships moving our way, and then we have this army to deal with. They did take significant damage from starvation, even if only for a turn. So they lost maybe what? A fifth of their force, so this is worth 16 units. What can they do? They can do a lot. Should we set an ambush for them? Which way are they more likely to come if we leave the town? Can we do it to cover both ways? Yes. So looking at our zone of control, we are definitely on this road and we are definitely on this road, so they should not be able to attack the town without passing through our ambush. Okay, now let's see how far we can move. Okay, so it does work. We get 10%, it just doesn't happen immediately. You need to wait a turn for this to update. Because previously we were only able to move between these two bushes, and now we can move slightly further away. Okay, in which case, I think this is actually a great one. Yeah, you lose 2% morale, but that's like nothing. What morale we've got on these guys? This is like 68, so you lose like 1.5. Irrelevant. Even less than that. But 10% movement is actually pretty good. A level 2 is only giving another 5 for another 2%, so it's not as good. You need further 2 levels to get the same boost as you get from level 1, but also you get twice the penalty. So it's only level 1 that's worth it. Unless there's nothing better, but let's have a look. I think it's just this, marksman. There's nothing else good. Missile damage and missile range for all archers. Which also means we shouldn't be getting slingers and tribesmen. Yeah, go with this. Yeah, and we should recruit. We should absolutely recruit with him. Let's go with swords for now. Leaves us pretty much with no money. And what do we do with this fleet? Do we leave it? The fleet will not be able to support this battle anyway. Let's leave it for now. We still have 1 turn before they get close to us. In fact, we have 2 turns, so we can still move the fleet far enough. And what do we do with her? We're setting an ambush? If she can only move here with level 2 movement bonus, they can't attack us by surprise from this direction. We'll always have a turn of warning. So maybe let's get out in here, 55% ambush chance, and wait for them. If you can bait this one into attacking, at least we can get rid of him. And our garrison here doesn't look that great, so they might be tempted to go for it. It's only 2 units from this. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. And lastly, we should hire that new Arabicus here to give us tax boost and public order boost. Where is she? That's the one. Get her on elephant. Or is it better to get these guys, because they are faster. By the time elephant gets... but elephant always works in these battles. It's fast enough. We fought this twice defensively here against transport ships, and it works out fine. So get him, or her. Yeah, it's +8 public order, it's a big boost. And we'll check the income next turn. It's 3520 now. But we'll get an extra 80 from this. So it might be hard to tell, but we'll see. Let's gather support again. Oh, we are now at risk, 4%. We slightly overdid it. Which means we need to promote someone. Start with him. Okay, it's down to 0, that's fine. Now, a Akinidad was supposed to embezzle funds, so let's do that. The risk is up to 6, so we need to promote someone else. Start with the oldest guys. It's still 1, we don't want that, promote him too. And it's now down to 0, excellent. We should also marry her off, because why not? Oh, this is brilliant. +4 cultural influence faction-wide. This is very, very good. We'll speed up conversion of Egypt to our culture. Oh, and the husband got research rate. Nice. Not gonna promote him because these guys will get angry again and we'll have to promote them in turn, which we don't really want unless we have to. Okay. with the 2k we just got, we can either spend it now and start building a temple here, or we can save it and start building the better dockyard next turn. I think this is way more important, naval yard. We need those artillery ships, so we are going to save it and start it next turn. Let's move on. Okay, Amanislo is now rank 8, amazing. Which means we should get Cavalry Command 2 now, right? Don't think there's anything better than that. Yeah, so let's go with this. And this stuck here. 16 units worth, accounting for starvation they've taken. We have 6 here and 20 here. Amani is our son, so we definitely want him to participate in this. And we're going to attack with Amanislo. It's more important to level him 1 more level, so he gets maximum level of infantry command. Then we can move the champion to our son and start leveling him up. I think we have enough here. They have 16 units worth, we have 26, although half of our guys are absolute crap. They are also in double time, so they will get a massive double penalty to morale from being ambushed and from being in double time. So even these pikes with 30 morale, they'll get down to like 20 or 15 or something. They should break quickly. We're going to give it a go as is. If not, we retreat, hire mercenaries and try again. Let's do it. Oh, it's a crushing advantage. No wonder. It's like we have over 1,000 men more. Yeah, auto-resolving this is fine. We only have crappy guys here in this army, so the losses on them don't matter. Nice. Yeah, we took some casualties, but nothing significant. Gonna release them. The army leveled up. I'm going to go with the defenders again. And he gets... yeah, strategist, of course. And you follow up. Pharaoh wiped out, along with all his men. Okay, and we get formidable fighters on this army. Right, so... the Crabstack can move here for public order boost. He's gonna move here for further public order and get me some more units. Although it's really tempting to wait a little bit until he levels up again. How long is it going to take? We need 32. And this guy is giving him what, 6 per turn? It's actually going to take 6 turns at this rate, so it's not worth waiting. Okay, and how about this fleet? It's a fleet of 3. We have a fleet of 5. We need to take them out so we can move further south. Else, if we just move, they can catch us between 2 fleets and we will be in trouble. And our objective is to get to Ptolemaious Theron before that Crabstack on transport ships arrives. So let's attack them. Oh, that is interesting. That is very interesting. What is this auto-resolve nonsense about? There's like 0 chance displaying this way. Yeah, fair enough, they have like noble swordsmen on this ship and we have just the ordinary ones, but still, we are just going to ram them, we are not going to melee this guy. Yeah, this is insane. We are going to easily win this. We have 2 more ships. Let's do it. Okay, everyone in ramming mode, and let's do it. Here's the plan. We need to sink this one before we do anything else with the small ones. So the 2 ships in the middle here and here will redirect him on his admiral once we're closer. We don't want to give this attack order right away, because they'll just cross each other's paths and there'll be all sorts of issues with that. So we want to do it in the last moment. Such as now. Our ships are also bigger than these small guys. Okay, we landed 2 hits. They are boarding us, but that's fine. You attack, you attack. You hit him again. It's almost over, just the admiral standing. They are assaulting our guys, but we are going to sink them before they can really do anything. Excellent. Alright, we sink the whole lot, only losing 12 men. Excellent. Right, so she's from the other party. We don't want to promote her. We will just replace her with our own admiral once he's finished with embezzling funds. And we need to get in here before these guys arrive. They can't attack this turn. They can only get here by double timing, and they obviously can't attack if they're on double time. So we're going to move a little bit behind them. Their attack range is somewhere until here, so we can move maybe towards here. Yeah, I think that should be fine. Yeah, we can even move slightly further. Yeah, that should still be alright, I think. And then we can double time into here before they strike. Now, how much our income went up? Well, it barely changed, so she's not really doing that much with this few percent of tax income. Plus we got like 80 from this. It should actually be higher. What happened here? It doesn't matter, it's peanuts anyway. Okay, so this guy should recruit a second stack and get into Memphis. In fact, there is no reason to keep him here. We can keep him here for this turn and then we'll double time towards Memphis, because we have this crab stack on guard here. So let's get some more swords, or maybe get the cheapest stuff we can get, which are archers. Or maybe we build this first and get better archers. Now we have 8,000 gold, we can actually do quite a lot with it. We absolutely want this, we also want this, we want this, and we want this, but we can't do all of it. So I think the shipyard is priority. This is also important because better cavalry is just better, and we absolutely need food. So get me these three, and recruitment needs to wait because we're out of money. Is this a fleet or transport ships? It's a fleet, okay, so that army just went away somewhere. And we are down to 10 units of garrison here. Right, I think we should start taxing it, because it doesn't look like they're going to attack us here and fall into this ambush. So we're going to bring her back to Memphis and start taxing Egypt. It should make us really good coin. Well, not really. 400. Pathetic. 80 here, 200 here, and 150 here. Well, fair enough, we only have military buildings, nothing that really makes money other than these two. In which case, in our situation, even 400 gold is a lot. We struggle a lot, so let's tax it. It's only minus 12, it's fine. Now the fleet leveled up, let's get them this. And the spy leveled up, let's get him this. Still at war? Yeah, let's move on. Okay. Now here's the thought, if we wait too long with taking Alexandria, these guys are getting starvation damage. Pretty bad starvation in fact. The garrison is less than half as strong as it was. I'm sure Seleucids will gladly take it from us, or from them, before we do. And if they come with 2 stacks, we might have a hard time counterattacking them. Okay, but first, what does this guy do? He did nothing, so why don't we double time inside? If he attacks now, he dies. Our admiral, let's embezzle funds again. He's now out of gravitas, so we can put him back in charge of this fleet. Akinidad, where are you? There you go. Nah, public order here is so good. Plus 10 at maximum tax rate. We really need some buildings that use public order. We'll get one here next turn. Probably gonna be a mine, because we want to maximize income, and maybe the grain silo. Slightly less money but more food. Okay, now, this guy leveled up. What do we want? Could get another 5% research rate, tempting. Or another 5 growth. Yeah, the growth is 27. Another 5 is not going to make much of a difference. We go with research. Like 5% is like equivalent to library without paying anything, and doesn't cost us food either. Okay, now you move here and hire more good stuff. Get me 4 of these archers, and you can now move to Muse Hormuz with your crab stack. Let's also gather support again. How close are we to 90? Wait, 80? We were at 84 not that long ago. What happened here? Because that admiral from the other party won a single battle. Wow, basically set us back by like 3 turns. That's not so good. Not so good at all. We need to make sure they are not in command, because apparently this is a pretty big boost if they win anything at all. Okay, we can now scrap this. We'll wait a turn, because we can still use these guys in the garrison against him, but after that we scrap the infantry tents and build something else, because we have level 1 here. And let's build this. Public order, cultural influence, wealth from all sources. Looking good. Should maybe also upgrade these so we get Nubian bowmen. They are slightly better than archers. In fact, it's only going to take 3 turns to get them, so cancel these, because the Nubian ones have 25 more range, which is actually significant. And instead get me more swords. It's only 2, that's fine. Get what we can. Still at war? Yeah, let's move on. Okay, crabstack attacks. We can even auto-resolve it. We lose a third But the question is, how many of them will survive, and will our fleet be in good enough shape to wipe them out? I think we're just gonna out-resolve this. Because we fought this twice already, and we know this battle very well. So let's do this for a change. Ah, come on, is this a joke? They lost 1 and we lost 3? Ah, this is horrible. It's a very, very painful reminder why auto-resolving is not a good idea. Now we don't even have enough to finish them off. We still need to ram every single one of these ships, and we have nothing to ram them with. Ah, that was so unfortunate. Although we asked for it, we should have played this one manually. Oh well, nothing we can do about it now. There's no chance we can sink them with only these two guys badly beaten up as well. Okay, we'll continue next time. Thanks for watching.